Daniel Moore-Crispin here with Jennifer from BlueAnt, makers of all things Bluetooth. So what do you guys have that's new for CTIA 2010?
Well, we have a couple of new items that we're showing at the CTIA show this week. And the first one is the T1 headset, which is brand new. And I call it the tough one because that's what it's been designed to do. And one of the key things that it's been designed to do is handle the wind noise. That the minute the wind kind of hits you and your headset, you're hearing this, it's distorting your voice, and people are going, wow, you're out in the wind. So we have a product that is using both a hardware solution and a software solution to take care of that wind noise, twice as good as anybody else out there on the market.
So I heard a number. So usually when you're dealing with sort of wind noise reduction, it's kind of a 10-mile-an-hour wind, which is that's kind of a light wind. Maybe a brisk walking pace or something. So a 22-mile-an-hour wind is what you guys are claiming.
So this is going over 20 miles and 22 miles an hour for sure that you can go out there, and it's doing two things. One, it's first when it hits the Bluetooth headset. We've taken a hardware solution. We use grills and we use different materials inside the headset to dissipate that wind so that it has less of a force, basically. And then once we've dissipated the wind, then we use our software solution, which is a DSP solution and dual microphones and voice isolation technology. And that's using kind of the computerese, and the software.
So you can kind of cut through that noise and say, well, I understand what you're actually trying to say, and then transmit that to the person that you're speaking to.
Exactly.
Now it also does some voice feedback?
It does this. The great thing is when you pair with this product, immediately when you pair with it, it uploads your phone book. So if I have you in my phone book and you call, it's going to identify you by name and say, Joe is calling, and then we immediately you can say answer or ignore. And if you say ignore, it goes right into your voicemail.
So you don't have to, because I've always kind of dealt with that too. You have a Bluetooth headset in, and the whole idea is your hands free. You're driving down the road, and then the phone rings, and someone's calling me. So you're supposed to pick up your phone and be like, oh, it's Matt Harris. I don't think I'm going to take that call. He always gives me work.
We don't want you to handle that phone. We want you to be driving down the road and be able to have both eyes on the road, both hands on that wheel, and be able to answer that call with your voice using the voice commands that BlueAnt is known for, and also be able to know who's calling without having to look at that handset at all.
And I mean, more and more important as more and more states and provinces and countries enact hands-free driving laws. Right?
Absolutely.
So now I understand you guys also have a new Android app that you're talking about. I'm going to grab this guy here.
We do. Our Q1 product, which has been our flagship product for a few months now, has a feature that all our headset products has, which is you can connect it to get firmware upgrades, just like you do your software on your computer.
So as there's new kind of the capabilities that are released by BlueAnt, you can actually take advantage of them.
And BlueAnt says, we're not going to make you go out and buy a new headset, we're going to let you upgrade your current headset. So we continually add this, and a few months ago we added A2DP streaming stereo, so you could have GPS directions or you could have streaming stereo through the Q1. Now we've added an Android application. And what's great is it works with the Android phones. You can go to the Android app site, or you can go to the Bluetooth site and download this. And one of the great features on this is going to be that when a message comes in, again, it's going to upload your phone book, and it's going to say, Joe has a message. And then it's going to read the message to you.
So it'll actually read the message to us.
It'll read the message to you. So it'll say, snow day, don't have to come into work.
That's all right.
Great. So whatever the message is going to be read at, and again, you don't have to be looking at the handset.
So in this case, we don't actually have to interact with our handset to get this message.
You're going to get that message, and you can actually go into the application and adjust the speed of how fast it's going to read that message, if you want it to read fast or slow. Or let's say, you're going to get a lot of messages and you don't want to talk to anybody, you can actually disengage that feature for a short period of time and then go back onto your phone and start it up again.
Very nice. So the first product we talked about, the T1, what's the price point on that?
$79.99.
Okay, and the Q1, what's the price point on that?
$99.99.
And then the Android Marketplace app, is that a free app?
Absolutely a free app, doesn't cost you anything. It automatically uploads on it, and we don't charge you for any of our firmware upgrades.
Very nice. So where are we going for more information on BlueAnt products?
BlueAntWireless.com.
And we will, of course, put a link in the show notes on butterscotch.com. Jennifer, thank you very much.
Thank you.